It's showtime!
Hey, what's up guys, Pitter97 here, back with another reaction video. I am recording, right? Yes, I am recording.
Hello there.
Okay, hi.
Emery Strout, the Bio Ray, here for once.
Yeah, I think this is actually the first reaction video he's been on without his mask.
No,
It's still weird.
yeah, I'm working on it. I was told to take it off, and that's fine.
And we have another special guest right here.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, your favorite family-friendly YouTuber, Young Nipple the Titty Tickler, and I'm back with another activity you can do with your whole family. Today's activity is how to safely file off the serial number on a registered firearm. Oh, I think the cops are here, actually.
I thought you were gonna go for the obvious gooch joke.
Nah, I ain't a basic bitch. I ain't doing that shit
I was
times.
going to say, I was going to call you out for the family friendly, and then you continued on. I'm like, yeah, there it is.
I always gotta do some fuck shit at the start of one of these videos, alright?
Always. Anyways, we are here today reacting to Citizen Soldier's newest song, Let It Burn, Acoustic. Now, some history of this song for anyone who may not know. Back in 2016, Jake Segura, the lead singer of Citizen Soldier, attempted suicide. And while he was in the hospital recovering, he wrote the chorus of this song on a napkin while he was recovering in the hospital. It then obviously got made into a full song, and that right there was the start of Citizen Soldier. That has been one of my favorite Citizen Soldier songs ever since I started fully listening to Citizen Soldier. And just based off the preview of the acoustic version of Let It Burn that was released like a year or two ago, I think it was. I think about a year ago. I've been hyped for this one ever since. And Clock's already listened to the original song. Cerberus has already listened to the original song.
And I thought I was listening to It's Not Over by Daughtry for a couple of seconds.
But I genuinely can't wait to listen to this one. Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Don't take that as me saying that the song's bad, by the way. I was just wanting to throw that in there as a fun.
I mean, to be fair, you got Slipknot vibes off of Life Sentence, and we never meant that.
That's true.
We never meant that as an insult. So,
right.
But anyways, here we go.
Alrighty.
Oh, I love this. What if you're meant to survive this?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately.
This already hits me hard because y'all know my story, my 4 attempts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Clearly, I was meant to survive it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I have a question for God.
Why?
Anyways,
Seems time is a fucking circle nowadays. We've gone right back to Filthy Frank.
somehow that's when the internet was still pure.
Somehow, even though it was degenerate content, it was before.
It was brain rot before brain rot was a thing.
Don't you dare insult Filthy Frank by saying he was brain rot. He was a blessed being.
I know the meme that he mentioned. No idea who you're talking about. You have to remember, when it comes to like any form of like celebrity or anything like that, you'll say the name and I'll have no context on who that is.
Have you ever heard of the rapper Joji by any chance?
No.
Okay, so you wouldn't know.
Anyways, let's go.
Okay.
Here we go. Ooh. Right off the bat.
I know.
Take my hand and look me in the eye. There's still time left. Cut these cords and kid, run for your life. Maybe you're broken, maybe you're shattered. with no reasons left to try. But you still have so much for saving that you have left on the inside. I know you feel like you were worthless.
Oh, the layering of the vocals.
Misery eats you alive until you come undone. You feel like there is nowhere left to call your own tonight. You are not alone, this is our time and I am by your side. My friend, this is do or die. Hey kid, can you hear me? Don't you dare pull the trigger, throw it all away. You have every reason left to stay alive. All this hell you've lived insane, drown it all in gasoline. Then light a match, pull the pin. You are not who you've been. The past is just lessons learned. Light it up and let it burn. Never thought that it would come to this. Who will save you? Fading fast, now you are cancerous. I know you feel hopeless at the end of your rope now. The fear is eating you alive. So I'll be your reason, I'll be your shelter. I will not let you say goodbye. Have you no reason to forget your pain? It's where you'll stay. Kiss it all goodbye, my friend. The world will be a darker place. I know you're scared to death, but this is not the time to hide. You were meant for so much more. Won't let you leave this world behind. What will it take to survive? Hey kid, can you hear me? Don't you dare pull the trigger, throw it all away. You have every reason left to stay alive. All this hell you've lived and seen, drowning all in gasoline. Then light a match, pull the pin. You are not who you've been. The past is just lessons learned. Light it up and let it burn. You will remember the day you burned it all to the ground. I know you've heard this before, but you've gotta be strong now. This is not the end.
Oh, the semicolon fading in.
Hey kid, can you
Yeah.
hear me? Don't you dare pull the trigger, throw it all away.
Oh, with the piano
You
slightly
have every
almost being
reason
gone.
left
Oh my
to
god.
stay alive.
Piano being the only remnant of the melody.
All this hell you've lived
And the
inside,
layers.
drown it all in gasoline. Then
Mournful
light a
violin
match,
coming
pull
in.
the pin. You are not who you've been. Past is just
What is he gonna do for the
lessons learned. Light it up,
solo?
let it burn.
Oh. The violin's doing the guitar solo from the original.
Let it Past is just lessons learned. Light it up and let it burn.
Fuck, man.
Well,
Like the
I would honestly go so far as to say that the original has been completely and thoroughly topped. Not necessarily outmoded, but close.
I won't lie and say that the acoustic version does sound better, because it very much does sound better.
Mm-hmm.
fuck, man.
That ending bit is exactly why I've begun to personally say that much as I love the electric guitar, the violin in a lot of songs that I've heard, whether they be in real real production songs like this or from video games, is possibly the most goated instrument of all time.
I would second that with piano being way too underrated in some music.
It is.
The piano is also a very understated one. Okay, let's rephrasing, or not rephrasing, but I'm just gonna, correct myself, correct the record. Piano and violin.
I
Both technically string instruments.
I want to go. I want to go back through this. If either of you have anything to pause on, let me know. Because I just want to say right off the bat, this version of Let It Burn hits me so much fucking harder than the original version. And
well, I mean, scientifically speaking, it's going to anyway. The violin and piano are much more connected to softer emotions than the electric guitar.
That's fair, but
to be a fucking sweet.
But while Clock and I were walking upstairs, he and I were discussing everything that's fucking happened in my life the past year.
Yep.
And for whatever reason, this hits me in those feels of.
Yep.
I see that. I can see where that's coming from.
Because I've been trying to move on from everything that happened with They Who Shall Not Be Named. Both of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I've been having a lot of progress. But obviously it still affects me. My panic attack a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. That wasn't a couple weeks ago. That was
a couple weeks ago. 3 weeks come Saturday.
Really?
Yeah, you were still in Georgia.
That doesn't feel right. Anyhow.
But that panic attack still being evidence that it is hitting, that it still affects me.
I need to get some water real quick. But
yeah, of course.
This is more your guys' speed, so I'll be right back. I don't want to interrupt you.
But it... Fuck, man. Fuck, I thought only one hit me hard. This one's hitting me even harder.
I fully get that. Honestly, it does kind of remind me ever so slightly of back when I was 14, actually. I don't believe you and I had met at this moment, but I can't remember if I told you about this or not. But
Because I moved... you and I met in my junior year of high school. I graduated when I was 17. I turned 18 the year I graduated in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
So I was 15, just about to turn 16 when we met. In April of 2015. Or 2014, sorry, 2014.
Yeah. Yeah, it was back when I was around 14, so literally half my lifetime ago. When my parents had split apart. I've told you about that whole situation already. I'm not going to go into detail about it because the less public information about me out there, the better, exactly. I personally think. But, yeah. Between that and just the fact that my sisters back then just would not quit tormenting me, I had pretty much reached the end of my rope. I wrote a note at one point. I was about ready to do this, but this is like my brain just being like, okay, no, you need help. It took executive control. It made me write a note basically detailing that I was like, okay, look, you know what? All of this stuff going on, I feel so fucking alone in the world right now. I am about ready to, one of these nights, just, while everybody's asleep, lock the door to the bathroom, drink all of that expired mouthwash that's currently sitting in the hallway closet, and pray to God that it takes me before anybody wakes up. And my mom broke reading that.
Yeah, I remember you. I remember you talking about that in the Reason to Live reaction.
Yeah, even my siblings, they had the moment to read that, and I do believe, to a certain extent, that they did genuinely feel regret, especially with one of my sisters. She's completely turned around when it comes to that sort of thing. She does not treat me anywhere near that bad anymore. Is also kind of, she does treat me better, but at the same time, I mean, I do still feel as though, in some situations, my existence is kind of an afterthought, but the more that I, see that everybody else is experiencing the same,
Mm-hmm.
it kind of starts to feel less like it's me. That's like,
Yeah.
now. Point that I'm trying to get at is, yeah, half a lifetime ago, I was about ready to pull the trigger. Well, not literally pull the trigger because I didn't have a firearm. But you, me, we would not have met. I don't even know if I would have met Ethan at that time because I think it was tail end of middle school before entering high school. Such a fucking pathetic existence at that point in time. Barely anyone that I could run to at home at that moment in time, and the only person that I could call a friend was a serial abuser. Fuck, man. Anyways, where was I going with this? Sorry about that. I was just gonna say, like, I think where I was going with that was the whole thing of, like, yeah, no, this song does kind of resonate on that level of being like, yeah, that was all 14 years ago. Even though the scars are still there, I do pretty much have to just say, to hell with it, burn everything down.
Right.
Not literally, but, like, burn the past. Just wanted to say that because I'm pretty sure there's probably somebody that's not in this call listening. I'm not advocating arson. I do not want to do that.
Not that anyone can really afford arson right now with gas prices being through the fucking roof.
Oh, yeah, sweet mother
one of the
of
lines
God.
is literally take gasoline and light a match.
As it's fucking... Anyways. One thing
In a real fucking country, it would have cost me $5 to make a gallon of napalm.
Anyways, I really do genuinely like with this song, with this version of Let It Burn compared to the original, is that you can just hear the evolution of Jake's voice from 2016, 2017 to 2026.
Yup. Dude has had a full-on decade of the word was just on my tongue.
Of like evolution in practice.
Yeah.
Look me
and it just makes it hit so much harder.
There's still time left. Cut these cords and kid, run for your life. Maybe you're broken, maybe you're shattered, with no reasons left to try. But you still have so much we're saving that you have left on the inside.
That is something I feel like a lot of people need to hear, though. Like anyone who feels like they're alone and that they're not worth anything, and that they're just better off dead. Specifically this line, but you still have so much more saving that you have left on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that the picture that they used for this was a treasure chest. I love that. You got
I was going to take a second.
I'm not in these things very often. I've only been in this like once before. So this is more your guys' speed.
Yeah, but still, speak up if you ever.
If I have it, I'll say yeah. Otherwise, I'll just sit here in the background, staring menacingly at the camera.
I will take a moment to say though that everybody out there has something to give this planet. It doesn't you may not know what it is yet, and honestly, that's kind of the case for all of us. hardly any one of us really knows exactly what it is that we're doing on this planet, what our purpose is, what we have to live for. But do you really want to deny yourself the chance of finding out just because of the pain that you're currently feeling?
Right.
Suicide is a permanent solution for a temporary problem.
Yeah.
Once you do it, you can't take it back. Don't do it.
Yeah, and not only that, all of your temporary pain, you would just be making permanent pain to everyone else, which unfortunately could have the unforeseen consequence of leading them down that exact same path.
Yeah, it pretty much just starts a chain reaction of suffering. Do you really want to be the catalyst for a chain reaction of suffering, or do you want it to stop? Do you want to put it, like, in the ground? Do you want all of that pain to end? Because if you want that pain to end, then, buddy, you have to stick around. You have to put it out yourself, but you can't put yourself out.
Your story is not over yet.
There's always I was about to be a bit too generic with the callback being like, there's always a semicolon, but no.
I mean, why do you think that was my first tattoo?
Oh, don't worry, I know. But,
I just mean in general.
But still, there's always going to be another moment, another chance. And, I mean, granted, yes, no, technically speaking, we're not actually guaranteed another day. We're not guaranteed another second to be able to breathe on this planet. Anyone could drop dead for any good reason, but the fact that you have that life, the fact that you have been given this chance is a miracle. There's a lot of people out there that didn't actually have that chance to be born, that didn't actually have the chance to actually make it all the way through their time in their parents' womb. There is so much on this planet to experience, to see, to explore, and so many people haven't had the chance to actually have that yet.
Yeah, like
surely the pain that you're suffering in this current moment surely the pain that you're suffering could just pale in comparison to just how much wonder there is on this planet.
Yeah, like it's like the chorus of a Citizen Soldier song that was dropped in 2020, Sacred. You get one life, one chance, give it everything because this is all we have. If this day was your last, could you hold your head high? Could you live with that? So take it in, just embrace the adrenaline. This is sacred, we'll never get it back again.
Yep.
This is why I love Citizen Soldier.
That your days come, the misery eats you alive until you come undone. You feel like there is nowhere left to call your own tonight. You are not alone, this is our time and I am by your side.
We always need someone in our corner. It's always good to have someone in your corner. Because that
sorry, go on.
That just helps. That can be one of the bigger things that can help, because as I believe you were about to say, humans are social creatures. It's been scientifically proven that we need human interaction. Otherwise we just go fucking insane.
Yes. Humans are by nature scientifically social creatures. We're not intended. We cannot live extended periods of time in solitude. And, I mean, obviously, there is an obvious answer to that, because we're supposed to be able to find somebody and be able to procreate. That's just kind of that's kind of the reason any creature exists on this planet, is to,
we exist
spread
to
more
fuck.
of itself on the planet.
Is life not more than sex, food, clothing, and our bodies?
Look, this has been such a down in the dumps topic of an entire reaction. We had to splice comedy in here somehow. No one ever expects it to come from me in these situations.
That's fair. Yeah,
listen,
you've got a point.
As a member of the ARC Foundation and a huge advocate for having sex, life's a little bit more than just fucking.
It is, but I had to make the joke.
Oh, yes.
10,000 years ago, it sure wasn't.
Eat, sleep, and screw.
It's pretty much all we get sometimes.
Eat, sleep, and screw until you die from a saber-toothed tiger attack or chlamydia.
Or both.
Tiger with chlamydia.
Tiger with chlamydia. What the fuck?
Anyways.
My friend, this is do or die. Hey kid, can
I don't know why they used that version of the
Yeah,
word.
because I noticed another
Oh.
mistake in here as well. I think because but I noticed another typography mistake. The misery too alive when it's the misery eats you alive. So I think it was just a typography mistake for whoever they had make the lyric video.
It's
but
not
still.
saying the misery's
Probably.
also alive in this case. Go back and
Actually, wait.
go back one more.
that you have left on the inside. I know you
That
feel
was
like
10
you're
seconds.
worthless, that your days come. The misery eats you alive until you come undone.
Yeah.
The misery eats you alive until you come undone.
It says eats you alive, and
But-
I can read it as the misery is also alive until you come undone.
That does work as a sort of double possibility
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to be a little bit pedantic here for 1 second. Go back to that. This is just me being a bit anal when it comes to this sort of thing. Why is it that every single drawn thing that you can see in here, from all the words to all the other little silhouettes and everything else, look very much like something that you could, have drawn or something like that, and now we just have a fucking stock image? What a fucking stock image of a dude in a hoodie.
It is just a stock image, isn't it?
Die. Hey kid, can you hear me? Don't you
I
dare
love the
pull
intensity
trigger,
of the
throw it all
piano in the
away.
background of this, and the fact that in the entire chorus, every word that they put up here is on either a currently burning or burnt piece of paper.
It was currently burning. I think we see a little more very glowy orange.
Don't you dare pull the trigger, throw it all
I mean, there's
away.
embers, so that is still
yeah,
technically
fair.
still burning.
The candle in that one right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I love the runs.
Hell you've lived and seen.
In this one, I wanted to talk about this the first time it went through. I love the fact that they used this line to put an eye in the background, in the back layer of this piece of paper, because obviously the line is "all this hell you've lived and seen." I almost missed this the first time the chorus went through, and when the second chorus came through, that confirmed it for me. I just thought that was such a cool detail.
It is a really neat detail. I will say it is maybe, considering the fact that it is a little bit faded there, it is pretty easy to miss, especially if you're not, immediately looking for it. But, honestly, I will also say that it can also be a little bit hard to miss because of the fact that there's really only one part of you that's even capable of doing that whole Steve thing, you know?
How did that ring light not hurt your eye?
Because I stare at flashlights just to psych my boss out.
Drown it all in gasoline. Then light a match, pull the pin you are
I can see it when I close my eyes.
The past is just lessons learned. Light it up and let it burn.
Okay, I will say though, real quickly, before we get to the next chorus,
Yeah, or verse.
next verse.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm being an idiot.
I am a fan. Well, no, you don't have to worry about being pedantic. I'm the motherfucker that was like, why do they put a stock image in this? Anyways. But I will say that I am a very big fan of the fact that the chorus was, at least singing-wise, was much, much more mellowed out
Oh yeah, no,
compared to the original.
Oh yeah.
Like, it would have been so easy to just sing it the same exact way. It would have been so easy to, matter of fact, you just take the original song, pull the vocals out of that, paste it into this song. Sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to distract you there.
You mean like what Sick Puppies did with some of their songs on the Polar Opposite album? I love you, Sick Puppies, but that was fucking lazy.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm with Patrick on this one. Sick Puppies, you were not fucking slick back in the day.
Like, don't get me wrong. Riptide, Maybe, You're Going Down, White Balloons. You could tell those were re-recorded. But the Walmart exclusive track on Polar Opposite, So What I Lied, Unplugged, Don't Walk Away, I forget what the other one was, but you could tell that those were just pulled from the original song and just replaced with an acoustic track in the background. It sounded good.
Yeah, maybe added some extra background vocals to kind of change the texture of it overall. But yeah, the core of it was the exact same fucking recording.
Yeah, and again, Odd One, You're Going Down, Riptide, Maybe, and White Balloons. They did it perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
But this song, in my mind, immediately brought up Papa Roach's Last Resort and the reimagined version that Ronnie Radke did with Falling in Reverse. Completely different vibes to the song, which makes it each version hit harder depending on the emotion that you're feeling. Like I saw like with Last Resort, I saw so many comments saying Papa Roach's version is what we needed as angry teenagers. Falling in Reverse's version is what we needed as depressed adults.
Yep.
Kind of similar vibes to this. Obviously not the angry teenager and depressed adults thing. Maybe depressed adults, we're all depressed adults, but you know what I mean. Different vibes because of the different sounds.
Yep. I will also, this is completely unrelated to the song that we're currently talking about, but I gotta say this real quickly. I've been holding this in for a little bit too long. Ronnie Radke is probably the most hit and miss artist that I've ever listened to when it comes to any of his music. Because that version of Last Resort, like you were saying, that was a pretty good hit. That guy, why the fuck do you sound like Edgy Smash Mouth? The dude that's been dead for 2 years. I'm the bad guy. I hear that fucking song on the radio and it's like, please, for the love of God, just tell me that somebody once told you the world was gonna roll you and shut the fuck up.
I haven't listened to that one. Yeah, I've yet to listen to the Popular Monster album.
So much context I am missing.
Yeah.
And I love it.
It's best that you avoid it because otherwise you just start to become pedantic and angry like me.
Never thought that it would come to this. Who will save you? Fading fast, now you are cancerous. I know you feel hopeless.
I did always call myself a cultural tumor.
I will say, with that line, though.
Save you, fading fast, now you are cancerous.
I don't know about either one of you guys when it comes to any issues that you've had with mental health, but I know, other than just feeling like a general burden to everyone in my life, I have genuinely felt like I'm just a cancer to everyone in my life. So many times.
Yep. I not only still sometimes wonder if maybe I am something close to that, but there was a friend that I just had to pull off the ledge a little while ago because she was slipping into that same mentality. So, yeah.
I've never heard anyone describe themselves as feeling like a cancer. It's not something I can... I know I've heard people say they felt like a burden, and I felt like I've been a complete screw-up and failure. I'm going to lean forward and just move that right back. You know me.
Well, considering you're leaning back, that's why I can stay on the floor. That's its home now.
It's okay. But, so... It can go back up because you're probably having those tomorrow.
I still got the cheddar cheese ones in my bag.
Understandable.
I barely ate them. Anyways.
I already lost that thought. Keep going.
You hadn't heard people
Oh,
describe
yeah.
themselves as cancerous
Yeah.
and burden but not cancerous.
Yeah.
At least for a good while on the internet, that was kind of like the go-to insult for a while there. Was like, oh my god, this is such cancer. And before that, it was like, oh my god, this is so fucking AIDS.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I will say that... Oh, no, go on. You know, never mind.
No,
I
no,
kind of
okay.
lost where I
No.
was going with that anyway.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I like about this particular part of the lyric video is how well is with the word feel. They, instead of making it look like it's just written on the bottom as well, to complete it, it looks like it's just the shadow, like if the letters are still there. I think that's cool.
It's a ripped piece.
Yep.
I know, but it just looks like it just to me looks like that the words are still there and it's still just casting the shadow. That is so fucking cool to me.
Yeah. Because it's meant to be like one piece, and it's like there's, I guess, a breeze of some sort blowing underneath. Also, I was going to say for a second, I did kind of like, okay, this is just, again, me being pedantic for the sake of a little bit of levity here. I was going to say that I like how with the two pieces of tape there.
Okay, they're under the, they're double-sided pieces of tape. They're not regular tape, then.
What I'm saying is, like, you can see, you know, on each side of, like, each corner there, how the tears look different on the left side versus the right side. I was about to be like, oh, cool, they actually did that individually. No, take a closer look. Those two pieces of tape are the exact same fucking PNG.
Not only that, it's under the paper.
Is at the end of your rope now. The fear is eating you alive. So I'll be your reason, I'll be your shelter. I will not let you say goodbye.
That reminded me of lyrics to one of our favorite songs, Cerberus.
Yeah.
And you'll remember this because I just sang this last week at church.
Ah. You look so confused, Cerberus.
Back it up like maybe 2 or 3 seconds.
Well,
it goes 10 at a time.
Not use your mouse.
I don't care.
Okay, but not that one. This one. That thing is like an entire fucking inch off of that wall, and it's not held up by anything.
But
I'm sorry, I have to. I don't actually care. I'm just pointing these things out.
I know.
You say goodbye.
But yeah, this entire part right here, the bridge for sit in your shadows.
Oh, that would explain a lot. The paper's casting a shadow.
Yeah, 2 ears, 1 mouth, not a word is necessary. Human, safe house, I want to be your sanctuary. Unhinged, break down, we can live in a cemetery. I can call that home if it means you're not alone.
Yep.
Which, by the way, yeah, I sang that at church last week for a Mental Health Awareness Month. Everyone fucking loved it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good.
The video of it will go up at some point in time. This is talking to you, YouTube audience. That video will go up eventually.
I will say that Citizen Soldier is typically a very good pick when it comes to a lot of these things because, well, I'm just glad they don't have me on the lyric writing team because I would not be able to avoid using swears every once in a while. I wouldn't go full Vivsy Pop on it, but...
Have you no reason to forget your pain and swear you'll stay? Kissing all goodbye, my friend, the world.
Oh, they said swear.
I know you're scared to death, but this is not the time to hide. You were meant for so much more, won't let you leave this world behind.
Even in the original version, that line had so much fucking power to it. You were meant for so much more, won't let you leave this world behind.
I know darn well I've made that exact same threat to you.
Oh yeah, you have. You fucking have. And so is he.
Some of the earlier lyrics, he said that he won't let me hide. You know? I'm just gonna say here real quickly. Fuck you, Jake! You're not my real dad!
You're not hidden, jackass!
No, but I can be.
Will not let you say goodbye. Have you no reason to forget your pain? It's where you'll stay. Kiss it all goodbye, my friend. The world will be a darker place. I know you're scared to death, but this is not the time to hide. You were meant for so much more. Won't let you leave this world behind. What will it take to survive? Hey kid, can you hear me? Don't you dare pull the trigger, throw it all away. You have every reason left to stay alive.
Now, one thing I want to talk about with this. I didn't notice it the first verse, or first chorus. The candle goes out, and you can see it relight itself how an actual candle would by the flame going down the smoke. You see it.
Yep.
Yep.
Bell. That is.
There's another.
Love it.
Oh, sorry.
What were you saying?
I was gonna say there's another thing when it comes to the candle there, but I want you guys to see it as well. Play it until it finishes writing out the word alive.
Can you hear me? Don't you dare pull the trigger, throw it.
Yeah, all you had to do was on pause.
I know, but.
I don't know if you guys can see it quite as well as I do, but there's a motherfucking exclamation point if ever I saw one.
That's true.
Yep.
I didn't notice that.
I was gonna say that the first time we got to the chorus during this whole breakdown thing, but I completely forgot.
That seems to work extremely well then.
All this hell you lived and seen, drown it all in gasoline. Then light a match, pull a pin. You are not who you've been. The past is just lessons learned. Light it up and let it burn. You will remember the day.
I can't wait for the 2027 remake of this song when gasoline gets to be so expensive that that by necessity they have to change the lyrics to kerosene.
Who burned it all to the ground. I know you've heard this before, but you gotta be strong now. This is not the end. Hey kid, can you hear me?
And I
Don't you dare
love
pull the trigger, throw it
just
all
the
away.
calmness
You
of this
have
one.
every reason left to stay alive.
With everything burning in a circle going
Drown
out.
it all in gasoline. Then light a match, pull the pin. You are not who you've been. Past is just lessons learned. Light it up, let it burn.
I love the mixture of piano and violin.
Yep.
Let it burn.
I love the film going past it too.
Yep. Make sure that burns too.
Let it burn. Past is just lessons learned. Light it up and let it burn.
Is it past is just not this is just, but
Yeah. Still, holy fuck, man. That hit hard. That one hit hard, man.
that was the audio equivalent to a kick to my emotional balls.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay, anyways, with that dipshit joke aside, on to another completely irrelevant observation.
Huh.
It's kind of topical that, or not topical, but it's kind of funny that I mentioned, like, you know, just how, you know, how underrated piano and violin as a combo is for, like, as a very, very quiet melody for a song.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I decided to switch out whichever kit that I was actually showing off for this whole thing, this motherfucker comes from a game where half of the soundtrack is literally just pianos and violins.
Nice.
And it's one of the most emotional soundtracks I think I've ever listened to in my life.
Nice. I'm not gonna lie, I don't give number ratings really to songs anymore. I've almost never fully seen the point in it. However, I feel like this one's an exception. Fuck are you laughing at now?
Fucking Clockwork, he's like, hey, here's another random observation for you. Is that gold bond on your shelf perfectly framed?
And it is.
All I can do is just be like, yeah.
It's just, it's like the fucking bottle of Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah, no, this video has been brought to you by...
I'm sorry, but before I go on to anything else, I need to bring up an old-ass fucking meme that you showed me years ago. I don't think you've ever seen this. Yes, you.
Yes, you.
Oh, boy, I'm being blamed for something else. Fucking typical. Oh, this classic. This classic.
This is what came to my mind with Gold Bond, by the way.
What could be next? Skin. I nurture my skin. No, tell everyone. Do the Gold Bond tingle. I nurture my skin. Foot powder spray. I nurture my skin. Gold Bond. No, tell everyone. I get supple. I nurture my skin. Stay cool. Gold Bond. I get supple. Man up. I nurture my skin. Gold Bond. Man up. Foot powder spray. Man up. I nurture my skin. I get supple. No. Man up. Man up. I nurture my skin. Man up. No. Stay cool. Man up. I nurture my skin. Gold Bond. Man up. No. Foot powder
Not gonna lie, I've seen a few images from this, but not this video.
Gold Bond.
Yep.
Dude, if Jake and the band watch this video, they're gonna be like, okay, what the fuck is this?
They're gonna be looking at this entire thing like, did one of you guys just slip something in my water? I was gonna say something relating to alcohol, but I don't think they're the type of people to do substance abuse.
Probably not. Anyways, again, I don't really give number ratings to songs anymore. I haven't seen the point in it for a long time, but this is one I feel like I can make an exception to with that. I have to give this one an 11.
This song is a 9.5 out of 10. It could easily make it to a 10 out of 10 if you switch up the fucking stock photo. No. Oh my god. But yeah, no, easy 11. Easy 11 out of 5. So that'd actually be more like a 22 out of 10.
I feel like out of principle, I should just not give it a rating. Just because I know you don't anymore, so...
Hey, someone's got to keep the current spirit of the channel alive when somebody's outright fucking betraying all the progress they ever made.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. It's got to Garrett and Clock FTU Bobby. I'm Post. The links in the description. Follow me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/PitfallLA7. But thank you for watching. I'm PitfallLA7.
I'm Ray Stroud, the Physio Ray.
I'm Cerberus of Our Days Entertainment.
And we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Hey kid, can you hear me? Don't you dare pull the trigger, throw it all away.